enjoy yourself. You're about to get a message from yours truly. Sit back and enjoy yourself. You're about to hear a message from yours truly. Pure Bama Freeman lifestyle. Hey. You're about to go from city to city. Yeah. Traveling across this land. Pure Bama Freeman lifestyle. Ooh.
Now Butterworth not breaking the law. $500,000 Butterworth $500,000 or dinner with Jay-Z. $500,000 not breaking the law. 500,000. Does your son like black women? No. Mexican.
He like mixed women, mulattoes, whites, Mexican, everything but black. I've never seen him bring a full black girl home.
You never asked him why?
I've been happy he had.
Why?
He go out to whoop the bitch. You can't bring me black women. If they his age group, you gotta kick their ass.
Does your son like black women?
No.
Mexican.
He like mixed women, mulattoes, whites, Mexican, everything but black. I've never seen him bring a full black girl home.
You never asked him why?
I've been happy he had.
Why?
He go out to whoop the bitch. You can't bring me black women. If they his age group, you gotta kick their ass.
Sisters are single mothers.
The reason why is so many single black mothers. Most black women do not believe in abortions.
And I never walked down the aisle because it turned out that they were just little boys.
And you're a good-looking woman. Why is it that you've never been married?
I told him, baby, your money is my money. And so he didn't have any more money, and that was a problem for me.
If you're dating a woman, there's no men in her family run.
The reason why is so many.
No woman in our family has been married.
My mom is single. She's a single mother. Her sisters are single mothers. And their mothers' sisters a single mother.
The reason why is so many single black mothers. Most black women do not believe in abortions.
And I never walked down the aisle because it turned out that they were just little boys.
And you're a good-looking woman. Why is it that you've never been married?
I told him, baby, your money is my money. And so he didn't have any more money, and that was a problem for me.
If you're dating a woman, there's no men in her family run.
What's up, man? It's your boy Bama. Some of y'all know me as Bama the Traveler. Some of you know me as Pure Bama. That's what it is, 100% that. And then, you know, some of y'all know me as Free Men Travel, and that's where you at. You right here on the Free Men's channel. You know what I mean? And look, we're going to have to talk about this today, man. But before we do, make sure y'all guys come through, hit the like button, man. If you're new, sub to the channel. Because I know some of you, some of you are wondering, why would you make such a title that we're irrelevant to the Communitah?
Stop fucking with a lot of them scrap hoes that he be fucking with. Shit, if I can get him to leave them scrap hoes alone, man.
We're going to talk about it, man, but titles like this, subjects like this, conversations like this, it definitely...
You wrinkle my school clothes.
We're going to wrinkle your school clothes today. Okay? We're going to wrinkle your school clothes today because a lot of you believe that you're so leveled up. You believe that you are a premium pick. You think you're 93 and the rest of us are 87. And so I'm just here to tell you that you really are not what you think you are in this dating pool. More notably in the so-called Communitah, And so, as some of you may know this and some of you may not know it, but the marital rates have decreased significantly, man. You know what I mean? We definitely gonna have to show you that you're not who you say you are. And I'm not saying that you're not as far as other nations of people around the world. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, in the United States, you're not the man that you say that you are. And the women are proving it every single day. Shout out to First Class, bro. Appreciate you for coming through. He said, we live, baby, and we ain't messing with them scrap. You know what I mean?
Stop fucking with a lot of them scrap hoes that he be fucking with. Shit, if I can get him to leave them scrap hoes alone, man.
Hey, see?
What you done? You laid up with a rubber dick, you can't cook, you can't read, you ain't got no motherfucking income, you ain't set that pussy, you ain't worth a shit. That cock stink, them kids dumb, they stink. That nigga cheating on you, your house rattling the motherfucker, the baseboard, this motherfucker ain't worth a shit. The commode stay stinking, the shower nasty, everything busted not. You need to go get your hair done, I don't know what the shit, I ain't know you can do that, man.
Yeah. We're going to prove a little bit in this video how women are explaining what they think about the so-called marital pool or the dating pool, your sexual market value, whatever the hell y'all want to call it in the red pill. You got all these great terms. But the reality is these women are not in a rush to marry y'all ass. And be it to say, let's Google this real quick. The marital rate of black women. Okay. As of 2022, which is 3 years removed, and y'all can't say it's getting better, okay? It's not getting better, but as of 2022, about 27% of black women are currently married. This figure represents a significant decrease from earlier decades, with the rates being around 59% in the 1940s and 64% in the 1950s. The percentages of black women who have never married has increased, reaching approximately 49% in 2022. a substantial rise, which was at 37% in 1990. Now, by me telling y'all this, do you now still think that black men are relevant in the Communitah? Check. Do y'all believe that black men are relevant in the Communitah? My question to you is, how did we get here? How did we actually get here, guys? Can y'all tell me in the chat where and how did we get to this point to where black women as of 2022, and I think it's now down to 25%, that we got to the point where these women are the least likely women in the world to get married? How did we get here? Can y'all name it? Can you name it? Can you put it in the chat? But hey, while y'all doing that, let me just go ahead and give a shout out to a couple of y'all that came up in here. Mr. is in the building. Mr. Salute to your brother. Salute to you, and salute to Shell. Thank y'all both for coming in. Appreciate y'all for coming in. Appreciate y'all for coming in, man.
Stop fucking with a lot of them scrap holes that he be fucking with. Shit, if I can get him to leave them scrap holes alone, man.
Yeah. See, First Class be trying to tell y'all to stop effing with them scrap holes. How relevant are you as black men when you have a Communitah of women that is married as of 2022, and now I'm saying it is at 2025, that it is 25%. Okay? Y'all relevant though, right? We got the Anton Daniels of the world. We got the alpha male strategies of the world. We have the, all these, we got the Lapeef show, and we got all these blue pillars trying to convince you that you still have value in a market that has shown you on TikTok, other social media platforms, that you're not as relevant and you're not as valuable as you think you are. One thing is for certain, people, that black women have shown worldwide how much they are pleased with you, how much they value you, how much they love you, and how much they think of the so-called the power dynamics of the king and the queen. Your queen is telling y'all
She's your queen to be.
And her badass kids tell y'all,
You're not my dad. You also want to hear something? Ugly ass fucking.
huh? Ain't that what they doing? Tell me, how relevant are you? The structure that you supposed to be representing and all that other shit, how much do they cherish and value that? How much do they?
You ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I'm a small world. We baby kids. We don't die, we.
I know y'all see, I told y'all today that I need to,
How you doing?
I had to ask you, or tell y'all that we gotta wrinkle y'all niggas school clothes, man.
You wrinkle my school clothes.
Social media validation is definitely a major shift in all this shit, bro. It's a major shift, bro. And it has inflated the mindset of these women to, I wouldn't even call it leveling up and having a preference. I'm just saying that it's unrealistic, and it has also pushed them out of the dating market, or they've overpriced themselves out of the dating market. And thus, if you don't meet those requirements, you are just simply, oh man,
Think you're round and a half. I think you're round and a half. You have in your mind.
you just a Jerome ass nigga, bro. That's all. Mr. Mrs. says, I bet if you look them up individually, it would show more black men are married than black women. Well, that's another great point. You know, that's another great point. Now, y'all, I'm gonna read that again about black women, but let's look at black men. Okay. The marital rate for black men has significantly declined. Let's stop right there. The marital rate for black men has significantly declined. Why? Because we just read it to you. Because why? Because black women are married at 27%. That's why it declined. See, what y'all don't realize is that black men in this country have been conditioned and trained to actually date black women. But since black women have got on social media and bragged about that they prefer not to be married, or my whole family is divorced or they're single. My grandmama is single, my mama is single, my sister is single, my aunties are single, my cousins are single. And they all taught me singleism, independency. And we cool with that. Right? And black men sit back and say, well, you know what? It must be a reason. For every opposite action, there's an opposite reaction. Black men need to level up. We need to stop being some simp ass niggas. Well, guess what? The more they decline y'all and the more they show you how irrelevant you are, the more simpish you become. Y'all have become the biggest simps in the world. I'm talking about the Communitah. Because your women have declined marriage. Now let's get back to it. Black men, marital rate has decreased significantly, with figures showing a drop from around 45%. Black women, this is 27%. Right? Black men is at 45% in 1990 to approximately 37.8%. Right? Which is an 8-point decrease. Right? In 2024. While this reflects a societal trend of changing marital patterns, it is also important to note that more black men It is also important to note that more black men than women are married. Okay? Factors contributing to these trends include changing economic landscapes, shifts in attitudes towards marriage. Okay? An increase in incarceration rates and disproportionately affected black men and communities. Now, yes, we are the most incarcerated, but that's not really a real major change. And I know a lot of people like to try to say and paint this narrative that, you know, black men are so incarcerated. We don't have any options. They're either gay or they're incarcerated and they're dating outside their race. And they're using all these excuses to make you insignificant, or not even trying to look at the fact that they're choosing, or their first choice is to marry black women. Check. I agree, social media has contributed to it, but this was a well-established problem long before social media, and I definitely agree with this. You can go watch Donahue back in the 80s and hear them talking reckless. Now, there is a video, I can never find it. If someone can find that video, and sent it to me with these women in I want to say in the late 70s, maybe early 80s, and the man was interviewing them about being single mothers. Send me that video. They basically said they don't need no man. They can take care of the, take care of the kids by themselves. And the man was just asking them simply like, "This is what you prefer?" And they was like, "Yeah." So if anybody can find that, that's where I got the nature of this question from. How did we get here? Because that was something that triggered this. And a lot of people want to say it's the black man's fault. The black man was the one that got these women going on Section 8. It was the black man's fault of why women choosing to be independent. It was the black man's fault that there's some bitch-ass ninjas. And they act as if black women have not been in control since the mid-1960s and shaping the face of the so-called community. How can you charge a non-participant, according to y'all, when we all know that the data and statistics says that black men are the most involved fathers in the world with their kids? Y'all forget about that stat, right? However, you claim that black men pushed y'all into accepting welfare, right? Y'all act like Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and Carter G. Woodson and all these folks, W.E. Du Bois, Marcus Garvey, Nat Turner, all these people pushed y'all into being a feminist. Okay, I would like for y'all to make sense of that. Who actually pushed y'all into being a feminist? We know the answer to that, but I would love to hear black women to answer that question. Who pushed y'all to being feminists? Because let's be honest, the root of all this making us irrelevant or not significant, or you have diminished our capacity to rule or to, lead the family, it started from somewhere. And I'm telling you on this stream, it is in fact feminism. You can't tell me nothing. Don't get to talking about The Color Purple. Don't get to talking about goddamn, all these movies and the men were so abusive. No. You ain't gonna get me to believe that. Men were cheaters and this. No. The root of it all is feminism. And somebody persuaded you to break away from your man, grab your independency. And by the way, folks, the black man didn't even have control of black women, even when they were married at 82%. Check. I think Mr. just sent me that video. I think he just sent me that video. Yep, that's it. He sure did. 1986. Let's listen. Let's go.
Raise your hand if you're married. None of you are married. Raise your hand if you would like to be married to your baby's father. One. The rest of you don't plan to get married. Why don't you plan to get married? I'd like to know that.
You already have your child to think about, and then a whole family to care for. It's a lot of responsibility. And then you don't want the commitments.
I don't want no man holding me down because I think I can make it as a single parent.
But don't you think you might need help in raising that baby from a man?
Not really. I didn't have a father. My father wasn't in the room, so, it really, male figures are not substantially important in the family.
Raise your hand if you're married. None of you are married. Raise your hand if you would like to be married to your baby's father. One. The rest of you who don't plan to get married, why don't you plan to get married? I'd like to know that.
You already have your child to think about, and then a whole family to care for. It's a lot of responsibility. And then you don't want the commitments.
I don't want no man holding me down because I think I can make it as a single parent.
But don't you think you might need help in raising that baby from a man?
Not really. I didn't have a father. My father was.
Do that sound like you're irrelevant to them? Do that sound like you're irrelevant to them? Now, I asked the question, how did we get here, guys? Well, let's see.
So, it really.
Let's see how we get here. How did we get here, guys? Let's see. We're going to check it out. That was in 1986. Let's look at some recent shit. Let's go.
No woman in our family has been married.
My mom is single. She's a single mother. Her sisters are single mothers, and their mother's sisters are single mothers.
Reason why so many single black mothers. Most black women do not believe in abortions.
And I never walked down the aisle because it turned out that they were just little boys.
And you're a good-looking woman. Why is it that you've never been married?
I told him, baby, your money is my money. And so he didn't have any more money, and that was a problem for me.
If you're dating a woman, there's no men in her family run.
At the beautiful Westin Hotel here in downtown LA, and I'm thinking about how my auntie told me something one day that made me believe that I was cursed. She just out of the blue said, no woman in our family has been married. And I thought about it. She said the only person that's been married in our family from...
Did y'all hear that shit, bruh? See? First class told us, bruh. First class told us. What did he tell us? What did first class tell us, guys?
Stop fucking with a lot of them scrap holes that he be fucking with. Shit, if I can get him to leave them scrap holes alone, man.
Guys, we trying to get y'all to stop dealing with the scraps. Anytime a woman have a kid and she opts out of being a wife and a family, and she tells a man, hey, no, negate your responsibilities. I got it from here. That means that you're irrelevant, sir. You are Mr. Irrelevant. And this is a culture thing. This is not an individual thing. This is a culture thing, guys. I just read y'all the goddamn stats. First class told y'all.
Stop fucking with a lot of them scrap holes that he be fucking with. Shit, if I can get him to leave them scrap holes alone, man.
Thus, this is the reason why we're trying to get some of you hard-headed ninjas to get your passport and go overseas. This is the primary reason for you legacy niggas that think that you're going to have a legacy with a chick that look at your ass like you are nothing but a sperm donor. This is the reality, guys. Check. This woman clearly says there has been no woman in her family that's been married. Let's go.
She just out of the blue said, no woman in our family has been married. And I thought about it. She said the only person that's been married in our family from my mom's generation on down, from her mom's generation, which is my grandmother, is my dad. And that didn't go too well. I think he was married twice. One was...
Stop it, see? Hold on, we just read you the stat. Let's walk this thing back down, guys. For some of y'all, if I'm losing some of you, let me slow down. Let me calm down. You know what I mean?
Stop fucking with a lot of them scrap holes that he be fucking with. Shit, if I can get him to leave them scrap holes alone, man.
Let me calm down, bro. I get passionate about it because some of y'all are so far down the river that there is no coming back. Mr. Mrs. says it sounds like we're irrelevant to... Hey, it sounds like to all of us that we're irrelevant. So don't try to walk it back, ladies. Don't try to say, well, no, that's just, that's just them and their opinion. Well, we just got a receipt from 1986 until right now. How do you explain that away? I'd be interested to know, how can you explain that away? That's a large amount of years, about maybe 30, let me see, my brother was born my late brother was born in 1986. So that means my brother, damn near about 38 years. Do y'all realize how much damage can be done in 38 years, man? Or let's see, hold on. 86, so 25. Yeah, so you're talking about 39 years, some shit like that? Think about what I'm saying. 39 years of damage control. And in those 39 years, right? Black women are married at about 25%. Okay? 25% that was from 59% in the 1940s. And it was at 64% in 1950. Black women who have never been married. And it looked like the marital age is going up. I think it went up to what, 31, 32 years old? Right? Black women that have never been married as of 2022 was at 49%. That means that 51% of black women have been at least married once or more. 49% is not the majority, but it is incredible in how high that number is. You see? Hey, hey.
He's in trouble now. He's in trouble now. He's in trouble now. What you gonna do?
Said that black women get abortions more than anyone else. Also, something easily found if you Google it. Yeah, who abort the most kids? I'm even scared to even. Matter of fact, let's fuck it. Yeah, I want to show y'all how much they care about y'all legacy. You legacy ninjas. I want to show y'all how much of a legacy you have in the black community, and you wonder why you don't have voting power, political power, communitah power, black power, right? Because you're married. Your women are married at 25%. How much black power is that? How much power are you exemplifying if you only are married at 25%? Help us understand. See? See?
Look what it is. This look like the shit that killed Superman.
How much power y'all have, man? Come on, Communitah. Huh?
Stop fucking with a lot of them scrap holes that he be fucking with. Shit, if I can get him to leave them scrap holes alone, man.
Man, look at these abortion rates. Okay. In the United States, black women have the highest
shit. I ain't know you can do that, man.
Yes, you could do that, man. In the United States, black women have the highest abortion rates among racial groups, with approximately 28.6 abortions per 1,000 women in 2021.
Shit, I ain't know you can do that, man.
Black women also account for the largest portions of all abortions, making it over 41% of reported abortions in the 33 areas that provided racial and ethnic data in 2021. I'm gonna tell you what's going on here. I just told you the damn marital race is dropping, and the way that they look at y'all ninjas, kids, and your legacy, they see it as irrelevant. This disparity in rates has been linked to factors such as unequal access to quality family planning services, economic disadvantages, and trust in the medical system. Y'all still want to date these people? Y'all see these people as worthy of your protection? You see these people as people that loves you? Huh? Many of y'all have had the police called on y'all. The more you mess with these people, the more that's the reality of it, guys. I know y'all say I'm hating and, I ain't leveled up and I'm a brokey, I'm a dusty, I ain't got no sauce, I got little D energy, and, you don't know a woman's worth and they quangs and all this other shit, right?
She's your queen to be.
My question to you is, how the hell can she be a queen when she married at 27 or 25%? How can she be a queen and she's married at 25%? Let's ask Google. Some of you niggas believe y'all smarter than Google. Well, let's ask Google. Let's see. The least likely married woman. Let's ask that. Who is the least likely woman to be married? Let's see what Google say. Generating AI. Let's see. Amongst women in the U.S., black women are statistically the least likely to be married. Broader demographics and societal, social economic factors such as education level, income, involving social norms, social media, and significantly influence a woman's likelihood to married or to marry or marrying. Sorry. But I'm hating black women though, right? So what? So what? Who cares? I told y'all what I was going to do today. I told y'all that. Didn't I?
Yeah, you do.
I told y'all what I was going to do.
Ooh, you wrinkled my school clothes. He's in trouble now. He's in trouble now. He's in trouble now. What you gonna do?
I was born in 1983, and this has been true my whole life. The only woman in my family has gotten married and stayed married. That's true. This is not for all marriages, but it is a majority, because there is no way you can come up with 27% if it wasn't the majority. There's no way you can come up with 27% marital, having a 27% marital rate as a demographic of women, if this is not the case for majority of people's families. So don't get to getting, mad because you see me, you know what I mean?
Yo, this punk motherfucker throwing shit at us.
Because I'm throwing this shit at y'all, right? You get to go anecdotal. Oh, not in my family. All the women in my family. I'm not talking about your family. We're talking about the Communitah and its relevance to how they view their men. Right? How relevant are the men in this community? When in fact, women around the world see these men as premium pick. Check. How do you have the most abortions, the most kids born out of Westburg, and the highest divorce rates, and still say that men are the problem? Well, yeah, wedlock. See, do we have to Google that one too? Who have the most kids born out of wedlock? Do we need to ask that question? Let's answer it, because y'all think we making this up. Oh, who hurt you? You hate your mama. Your mama black, your sister black, your auntie black, your grandmama black, your fifth great grandmama black, your cousin's black. Okay, fine. Let's ask who have the most kids out of wedlock. The most out of wedlock kids. Who have the most out of wedlock kids? Let's see. Black and Hispanic men and women have the higher rates of non-marital birth rates compared to other racial and ethnic groups, particularly in the United States. With some data from 2011, listen, here we go, showing 72% of black men had non-marital births and 61% of births of Hispanic women occurred outside of the marriage in 2016. Black men were much more likely to have had a non-marital birth, with 72% having had one in 2011. Now watch this. Black men are responsible for how many what is the percentages of men that is I may be asking it wrong. Let me see it. Let me get it right. What is the percentage of men responsible for impregnating the community? Now, yes, it shows right there that black men lead in out of wedlock births or non-marital births, right? Black men lead that. Okay? Black men out here slanging it. Now, let some of y'all tell it. Y'all would say that black men are negligent. Well, not negligent, but they're reckless, right? But we got to ask this question. What is rate of black men with kids? Approximately 30% of black men from ages 40 to 44 fathered 3 or more kids, while 81% of black men by their 40s have had at least one child. For younger black men, it's at 16% who had fathered their first child by 20. So 40s, you're 81%. If you're 20, around 16%. Fatherhood trends and involvement. Despite public perception, black fathers, whether living with their kids or not, are more likely than white or Hispanic fathers to engage in daily care tasks like feeding, bathing, and playing with their children, according to the child trends. Now, you have these high-ass percentages of out-of-wed kids being born. You also have men that is of 30%, if they're 40 and 44, they fathered at least 3 kids. 16% of the 20-year-old black men had at least one child. Okay, Which by the way, folks, that's not a high percentage. It looks like when you add both of those up, it looks like around about 46% of the men are the ones that's responsible for impregnating the community. Okay? 16% of the guys is at 20 years old, 30% of the guys in their 40s. Okay? Roughly 46%. You add them both up. Right? So that means that 54% of the men don't have no kids. So my question to you is this. Why are you saying that black men are X, Y, and Z when it shows that the black men are the most involved with their kids? What made these women say, we don't want to get married, we want to stay happily single, living my best life? Right? Now, the nature of why I'm saying this, guys, is really to get you to understand that there is no changes. Okay? This trend is not going to change. It gets worse and worse each and every year. So my question to you is this. How can you as a black man change the obvious reality? How can you change the obvious reality that I just painted to you? I showed you several clips. I read out some statistics. My question to you is, how are you going to change this? How are you going to change this?
Thought about it. She said the only person that's been married in our family from my mom's generation on down, from her mom's generation, which is my grandmother, is my dad. And that didn't go too well. I think he was married twice. One was, it's a whole story. And he think he has a kid out here somewhere. So if y'all know Montuan, let me know. But anyhow, I started to think like, oh my God, are we cursed? Is my family cursed? Are the women in my family cursed? And I said, no. I said, before anyone could put a curse on you, God put a blessing on you. So we're not cursed. What happens is
That's a great question. Are black women cursed by implementing feminism into the communitah? Did they curse themselves? Did they curse themselves by being held responsible for molding and shaping the brain of the very men that they despise and reject? Black men in the community are the most despised and rejected. And if that being the case, and it is, in my opinion, then how are you going to change that reality? What methods are you going to use to change that reality? Are you going to create another YouTube channel? Are you going to come up with another laughable talking point? Are you going to have more debate panels about the intersexual dynamics of male and female? Are y'all going to keep running the shame, blame, and explain? How's that working? How is that working? Huh?
You done. You laid up with a rubber dick, you can't cook, you can't read, you ain't got no motherfucking income, you ain't set that pussy, you ain't worth a shit. That cock stank, them kids done, they stank. That nigga cheating on you, your house ratting as a motherfucker, the bank boy, you motherfucker ain't worth a shit. The commode stay stinking, the shower nasty, and busted at night. You niggas gonna get your hair done, I don't know what the
One thing is for certain, man. A man ain't good for nothing. You heard women say this. A man ain't good for nothing if he can't provide. And unfortunately, in this market, it has had a huge inflation rate. The inflation has gone up. Y'all thought eggs went up. No. The price of being in a relationship with a woman in the United States has gone up significantly. The standards have gone up. The requirements to keep that woman happy has gone up. Okay?
Go, Cattleman! Let me see that belly roll. One cubby. One, sir. Come on, folks, chop. Two cubby.
So the more and the bigger these women get, the more demands they ask. Okay? This is the reality, guys. I know a lot of y'all believe y'all that ninja and right and y'all and all that other shit, but that ain't where it's at, bro.
Generational patterns that are given generation after generation that are passed down.
If it's happening generation and generation and generation and generations, that means that you're cursed. There's a curse on the Communitah. And that curse is when you despise your men and reject those men and making them irrelevant and insignificant by pushing this girl magic, girl power, women empowerment. You have essentially cursed yourself. Now, here's the thing to me. When you say you empowering yourself, who are you powering yourself from? And who actually really had control over you? It wasn't the black man. It was the system that has always had the control over you. Right? Zaddy has always been in control of you. So you can't tell us that it was this black man that was like the color purple, like Mr. Right? On the color purple. He was abusing you and making you a slave, and now y'all come out with the talking points that if you cook for a man or clean for a man or do any motherly duties, then that is essentially oppression. This is the color purpling, as Kevin Samuels would label it as, of your mind. Oprah Winfrey was a major part, a major component of pushing this narrative that a man is good for nothing. And so this is what created this separation. This is why we have YouTube talking panels and debate panels of the intersexual dynamics of male and female. It's because of the Color Purpling Act in the Communitah. So with this being the case, guys, and I'm going to land my plane.
You wrinkle my school clothes.
Is that there is no change in this obvious reality. And if you believe you have a solution, let's see it. I want to know what's the 2-year plan, to 5-year plan, to 8-year plan, to 12-year plan. When is it going to get done? Which one of these generations have the wherewithal to change it? Do they have the patience? Do they have the wisdom? You see? I'm going to just go ahead and put in and cast in my doubts. I highly doubt it. Mr. said, don't put that on me, Bama. The abuser guy from the Color Purple was only Mr. and I am 2 misters. Well, she did call him Mr. Oh, man. Yeah, man. But y'all got the Color Purpling, right? How y'all gonna change this? I'm gonna say you can't change it. I don't care how much knowledge you have, how many schools and doctorate degrees you done gain. You ain't gonna change this, man. He was one mister. Mister. Oh man. My thing is this. If you take the approach that, hey yo, I ain't trying to change the culture. I just need one. Okay, go find it. Where's she at? Go find her. And once you find her, and when other cackling hyenas see that that woman is happy with your special ass, guess what's gonna happen? They're gonna drop seeds on her. They're gonna pollute her. They're gonna poison her mentally, spiritually. And the next thing you know, you're gonna become Mr. Irrelevant to her, just like the rest of us.
Hell no, man, y'all.
So you better just go ahead and get that passport and be just like us, that when we get on the plane, we basically, you know what I mean? Hey, when we take off, just get your soul glow in the air, man. And go on over there and see what's going on, man, because you're much more appreciated. These women are on social media holding up the idea that they're not married, and no women in their families are married, or the majority of the women in their family are not married, and they're happily single. They rather buy a dog and die alone. Whereas you out here trying to save the community. And the community is saying, The community is telling you, we don't want none of that.
Hell no.
What is the divorce rate of women who immigrate to the United States to marry an American man? I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's high, because when those women do come over here to America, the cackling hyenas taint them, pollute them, poison them. When the reality is, when that man met that woman overseas, that woman got the genuine person. That woman, when she came in contact with that man, she got an authentic man. She got a man that was interested in wanting to know about her culture and her as well. That man had in his mindset of starting off fresh, trying something different, want to see a different experience. He want to be able to go and compare and contrast the differences. That man probably heard a content creator talking about get your passport, going overseas, and he decided to go see it for himself. And once he was able to go see it for himself, he had a bit of culture shock, which intrigued him to want to frequent that place more and more and more. And so by that man building that relationship with that woman, he ended up falling in love with her because of how she treated him. Thus, which is a mistake, bringing her to the United States, and all of those things that woman saw in that man when she was in her native country, she threw it out the window because of the perception, the social perception of men in this country was just outright poison. But she didn't see it as poison. She didn't see that the seeds that the women were giving her was GMO, and that she actually received the seeds or organic seeds from the man when he went overseas to meet her. She got the real man when she came in contact with her or contact with him when she was in her native tongue or her native land. She was able to see the value of that man in her native country because the pollution was not clouding her judgment. And so the more this woman is involved in the pollution of these barbaric savages, the more her ideals of that man becomes negative. And she's more than likely going to divorce him to try to get her permanent citizenship. This is the reality. Check. So I would say that dynamic is high. I would say that is a high rate of divorced men who take women from their native country and bring them to America and implant them here. Then her environment is no longer her comfort. Then she becomes uncomfortable because the pollution destroyed her. I'm not a proponent at all of bringing that woman to this country at all. You take her out of her natural environment, then she's not in her natural state of mind. Her environment is what produced the femininity that most of us as men who go overseas, her environment is what shaped that, molded her to be that. Why not keep her there? Don't bring her here. Because if you bring her here, she's gonna look at you as Mr. Irrelevant. Okay? You guys are making a huge mistake by bringing her here. Because the reality is, there is no value for a man in this country. If you're not, willing to cape up a woman and be her everything, and then she give you partial or conditional compliance or conditional attention, conditional love and affection, and she use these things as doggy treats only if you're doing, they call it reciprocation, but it ain't reciprocation. It is an extortion of resources. All it is for them to gain the advantage, you to empower them, and then and for you to become less and less and less of what you once was. And then at the same time, once you've lost everything, then guess where the blame goes? It goes to you. That's why First Class Kings told y'all. Right?
Stop fucking with a lot of them scrap hoes that he be fucking with. Shit, if I can get him to leave them scrap hoes alone, man.
That's the reality, guys. So again, be aware of these women that say that, hey, most of the women in my family or all the women in my family are not married. Dog, let me tell you something. They're going to talk about your ass like a dog. The women, when they ask about you to her, they're going to come up with all these doubting suggestions. They're going to get to talking about, girl, make sure he ain't this and he ain't doing that. They're going to be sitting back waiting on you to have some form of disagreement, some rough patch. They're going to be sitting waiting in the lurch. They're going to be waiting now. As soon as she give them an idea, a slight one, then your ass is grass. They already don't think much of you because they all single. Let them hear anything negative about that relationship, and that's gonna just make it even worse. And once she take her big ass ears, because they got some big ass noses now. Once she give them big ass ears, they gonna open them big ass mouths and pour all that pollution in her head. And trust me, she gonna listen. And soon as you goddamn check her on some of the behavior that she started to create, she gonna get to talking about toxic masculinity. You're a narcissist. You know you're a misogynist, and you have insecurities, and you know you ain't gonna come before my family. And I'm sure y'all all heard this before. This is the reality, man. So I'm telling guys, don't even try to change this obvious reality. Hey, you're not valued in this country. These women will cheat on you in a heartbeat. They will be in other guys' DMs. Okay? This is the reality, folks. I'm giving you the reddest of red pills. You might as well accept the fact that she ain't just yours. It was just your turn. And trust me, women can get vulnerable just like the snap of a finger. And that is their bailout or they get out of jail free card to open their legs to a man that has put on his cape to satisfy her vulnerability or to fix her vulnerability. You know, I was vulnerable because this man did me this way and he did me this way and he ain't leveling up and okay, Chad. All right, Tyrone. Okay, Pookie. Satisfy me. Show me that you care. Go ahead. I'm vulnerable. I am woman. I'm vulnerable. So you as a simp, go ahead and plow me out, pull my hair, choke me, slap me. My man don't do this anymore. He don't show that he cares. He doesn't pay attention to me anymore. All this shit. Okay? To justify what they have always wanted to do. Remember, their body, their choice. So guess what? They're going to do it whenever they feel like it. Check. This is why some guys that bring women back to the States make sure she never learned English so Keisha can't get in her ear with any of that yin yang. Yeah, man, listen. The cape is real. Okay? The cape is real, folks. Let me tell you, when these dudes see that a woman is in trouble, man, here they come. Oh man, that's the reality of it, man. Oh yeah. See what they do is they long term relationship. They want their husband. They love a boy. They want him to woo her. You know what I mean? Love and bump and grind her. But the damn Pookie is the one that skull drags her. You know what I mean? See, she want the man. She want three different types of men. She want the lover boy, right? She want the financially well abled man, and then she want the goddamn the Pookie. You know what I'm saying? All in all, she want a captain. Oh man, y'all lighten up. It's all right, man.
Why so serious?
Y'all gonna be fine, man. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Okay. Some of y'all may just be that.
Mad. Look at you. You mad. You big mad.
You may be talking about one of your relatives. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Got your back.
Your mama wiped your ass, wiped your nose, wiped your whole damn face, all with the same rag.
Oh, I forgot to tell you that I saw Lucario's pics on I Love New York. Oh yeah, Lucario, y'all know what time it is, don't you? Oh, Lucario, man.
Benny, why'd you put this orange juice in the refrigerator with just a swallow left in the container? Bill, why'd you leave me the hell alone? That don't make no sense. You should have just finished it. Don't put it back in the refrigerator with just a swallow in the container.
Oh man, yeah, this is wild work out here, man. Oh man, it's out of control, man. It's out of control. It's out of control. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta be owing you. I was prom queen of King High School. This is me.
Have you been prom queen? Now you ain't nothing but the prom queen. Look at you now. Look at you.
I heard.
Oh, it's good.
Oh boy, how y'all gonna change it, man? How y'all gonna change the Communitah? Y'all gotta do it brick by brick. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see there no changes, man. And guess what? It leaves the women all to their lonesome with no protection. You got to remember, y'all, the men are irrelevant. What a man can do, you can do. Okay? So if you could do what a man can do, then you have to learn to protect yourself. Okay? You're going to have to learn to do this shit.
I heard.
You must be out your goddamn mind. Oh, it's good.
Oh man. Nah, man. Y'all gonna try to change this shit. Feel me?
I believe the children are our future. Thank you. Teach them well and let them lead the way.
Well, look, black women leading abortions. I don't know how you're going to have a future when the futures is being destroyed. You know what I mean? The future is being destroyed. The men are in jail.
Is there anything I can do to stop this?
Well, Richard Pryor said when he was in prison, he kept folks laughing, keep the mind off his booty.
The community do not want to be saved. They're already drowning in their own negativity. I mean, you know.
I want all of you to look at this slovenly, sloppy boy here as an example of how not to dress.
That's crazy, man. You know, we always get the pushback. You know, we always are told you don't know how to dress. You don't know how to color coordinate, and you need to have this type of drip. You got to have this kind of sauce, and you got to do this and do that and all this other bullshit. You know what I mean? I'm like, bruh, what is going on, man? You know, you become like the $6 billion man, or the what that shit. You always running and scuffling, trying to level up and trying to impress and all this shit. You go from this trend to that trend, and you trying to look like this, trying to look like that because the damn celebrities start wearing this and wearing that, and none of that shit is no good, man. None of that, it ain't even good enough. And you still, you know what I mean? Jumping through all them goddamn hoops and shit. And the next thing you know, you over there begging these hoes.
You neither. I thought you was gonna play with my bro.
She don't want to play with your damn fraud ninja. She want to play with Tyrone. She said, I know every movie. Oh man, they don't make them movies no more. The movies over with. We had the best era for movies. You feel me? I couldn't even give you a sound bite from a movie today. You know what I'm saying?
So fucking tired of this shit. Fuck this shit. You fucking tired of this shit. Don't let me kill all you motherfuckers. Come on, let me motherfucker.
Yeah, it ain't no look. Being married in this country is really not a flex. All right. Being in a relationship in this country is not. Yeah, that's boys in the hood. Hey.
Now, get this silly spaghetti eating asses out of my office.
I bet you. I bet you ain't heard that one.
Now, get this silly spaghetti eating asses out of my office.
Oh man, listen, none of it is a flex, man, because everybody passing around each other like a blunt. You know what I mean?
Shit, man, it's got me, man. I don't got no control over it, man. I try to kick, man. That shit just be calling me, man. Be calling me, man. I just gotta go to it. Yeah.
Oh man. You talking about this one right here?
Now, get this silly spaghetti eating asses out of my office.
That was in goddamn New Jack City when he had cut them Latinos' hair. You know what I mean? That was in Nino's office. And he cut his damn ponytail off. He told his boy.
Now, get this silly spaghetti eating asses out of my office.
He told him, get they silly spaghetti eating asses out of my office. Silly spaghetti. Silly spaghetti. Man, hey, when I first heard that shit, man, when I was little, hey, I laughed at that shit forever, man. He said, now, get these silly spaghetti eating asses out of Oh man, that was funny as fuck, man. God dang, man. Oh boy. I ain't even got that one. I need to get that one though. I ain't got that one, but I do have this one though. Hold on, where it at? I do got this one. Where it at?
They were horses. Come here and muscle you and nothing like that. I ain't trying to do that. I just want money. You know, I just said, if I raise up, gonna be trouble. Trouble. Oh, hell. Therefore, shut up. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me. I tell you what. You better go on back out there and get out of my face before you get swole. Well, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. Drink your toss. Drink your toss, huh?
Oh man, he said Wesley Snipes scared the daylights out of me in that movie scared me way straight. I never got involved with drugs because that movie for real. You ain't never get yeah Nino. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Listen,
Drop the blunt, baby.
hey, for real.
Drop the blunt, baby.
Come on, little boy. Right, bow, sucker. Yeah. Bow down to your master. Yeah, coolie. Kiss my Converse.
I got a few sound bites, man. Hell, I never smoked a cigarette cause of that movie. Rockabye, baby. Shit. Oh man, hell no, drug free my whole life. I'm proud of that. Yeah, that's what's up, man. I ain't gonna lie, I smoke me some greens. That's about as far as that. Yeah, man. What I mean, I had to put them Converse in there, man. You know what I mean?
What are you talking about? I mean, where are your jokes at? Yes, you do. You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you? Look at me, boy. Don't you smoke crack? Yeah, yes, sir.
Give me $100, Joe. Nigga, did you take my money?
Yeah. Yeah, the last dragon. Yeah, it was the last dragon. Yeah. Yeah, they know. Yeah.
You know, persecute me, goddammit, fuck you do. You're hitting them corners too goddamn fast. You need to slow this motherfucker down. You understand? I almost spilled my yak on this $200 suit, nigga.
Mm.
Don't fuck around with it. Go in and do it expeditiously. Now go in and jump. Jump. No, I don't want to kill myself.
Yeah, man, that motherfucker. Hey, that was one of my favorite goddamn clips with that motherfucker talking hitting them counters.
You're hitting them corners too goddamn fast. You need to slow this motherfucker down. You understand? I almost spilled my yak on this $200 suit, nigga.
Oh man.
Anybody move, I'll blow your fucking head off.
Hey, when he racked that shotgun, he turned around, goddamn, them hoes had them. Samuel Jackson had the biggest eyes I ever seen in my life. Hey, when he racked that damn shotgun, boys, hey, that boy.
Anybody move, I'll blow your fucking head off. How you doing?
Oh man, that's crazy, man. Man, that's crazy. Mm.
May I help you, sir?
How much for an order of ribs?
$250.
$250. How many ribs do I get with that?
About 5.
5. So I guess that's about 50 cents a rib, huh?
Yeah, about.
Let me get one.
Right on. One order of ribs.
No. One rib.
One rib.
I sure am hungry.
Make that one rib to go. One rib? One rib. What else?
You ain't soda?
$1.
Oh, come Oh, now look out for a brother, man. Come on. Hey, check this out. Why don't you let me get a sip for 15 cents?
My cups cost more than 15 cents.
All right, fuck the cup. Pour it in my hand for a dime.
Then take your big ass home and brush that tooth.
That's one of my favorite one too. Let's take your big ass home and brush that tooth. Goddamn.
Then take your big ass home and brush that tooth.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get you, sucker. Yeah. Yeah, I stick to the basics, y'all. As y'all know, I only stick to the basics. I stick to the basics. I'm old school. And listen, I am I am basic, y'all. I don't go into all these extra, different movies. Now I stick to the basics. I can watch my generational movies over and 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 over. I can watch them another 100 times a piece. That's how good the movies was back in the day. You feel me?
I'm from Africa. You from Africa. You African booty scratcher.
Hey, look down. My name, look down. My name, look down. Leave me alone. My name, look down. My name, look down. My name, look down.
Man.
What you come to do, but come to praise the name.
Yeah, African, man. Ain't no African. You an African. Oh, man. Yeah, that motherfucker said, my damn let that out.
I want you and that young man to tie that knot. I'm gonna pray for you. And I want you to hold on to God's unchanging hand. God it helped Joshua fight the battle of Jericho. Yes. It helped Daniel get out the lion's den. It helped Hurricane get off the island. Lord. I'm tired of it, people. But now it's time for Reggie to karate your ass.
What is it?
Tired of it, people. But now it's time for Reggie to karate your ass. Loving you is easy come. You're beautiful.
Doo 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 doo.
Reggie.
Nigga.
I don't understand you niggas sometimes.
Oh, man.
And bet that's his God.
You mean to tell me I just did all that work? You didn't work for 3 hours. Right. I just did all that work, and how much you gonna give me? $10. $10? Yeah. $10? Well, what's wrong with you?
Man. All right, I think I'm out of them, y'all. You know what I mean?
Let me show you something. Yo, this black motherfucker throwing shit at us. Man, no!
Mm, 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 mm.
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
Oh, man. I'ma holler at y'all. Appreciate it. I'm gonna do the same, man. Let me land this plane. Let me get out of here, y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like button if you new, sub, and drop a comment for those that catch it on the playback. Yeah, it's been a great one, man. I monologued it out, you know what I'm saying, and appreciate y'all participation in the chat, you know, and so we're gonna get out of here, man. Thank y'all for flying with your boy, Free Men Travel Airlines. Free Men Travel Airlines is about to land the plane, so y'all strap on y'all seatbelts. I'm out. Peace.